Yeah, the first time after I got myself into Swahili Nation, we had some clashes, and that's the time when I became the true Chungu.
Oh, we didn't have clashes. That's not how you got Chungu name.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember like having a small fight with you.
No, we got the name Chungu because when we were doing reaction here, when we were doing reaction here, you were kind of like turning around all the time, beating the. That's when I gave you the name Chungu. And I was like, oh, you're kind of Chungu. And now it became like the theme of Swahili Nation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thanks you.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, so chunga misonge mambo vipi, mambo poa mzee, mambo poa. You know mambo vipi, right?
Mzuri.
Can you respond to that?
Poa sana. Poa poa. Asante sana for being patient again. Man, I know we come back and we keep coming back.
Yeah,
but that's what you gotta do when you keep knocking down. You gotta, you gotta try to stand up.
You gotta stand up and you gotta raise up.
Yes, in this particular angle though.
Wait, I'm gonna put this down a little bit because Asali, we cannot see you clearly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put it down here so that everybody can see you clearly. Okay, what about now? Can you guys see clear? And there's a question here for you, Asali. So I'll try to read that question. Okay, somebody's asking before we jump right into the topic that we want to share with you guys today. Asali, you look good.
Thank you.
You look like Asali today. Alright. This question is saying.
What is that supposed to be?
He say, this guy is just asking. He said, we would love to see Asali wearing Korean traditional clothes.
Oh, guys. You guys are gonna fall in love with me when I do that.
I don't think so.
Not you. I said that.
I mean, even when you wear that, I believe people, they will not see you at all.
What do you mean?
No, because those kind of clothes, they're really big. Like when you wear them, they'll only see maybe your face, but they will never see your body. They will never see.
Yeah, but it's not just about the body.
Of course, I know
it's
that.
the whole vibe.
I mean,
I'm gonna bring a very aesthetic, this very this kind of vibe.
Benjamin said we'll fall in love. Okay, I gotta admit that you say that it's not just about the body. It's about. I agree.
And here's the thing. Usually, typical Korean girls, they're white. They have distinct facial features. But I go against all that. And the fact that I go against all that, when I wear my traditional clothes, hanbok it's called. When I wear that, it's gonna be very aesthetic.
I mean, I wanna trust you, but guys, I've seen that, and there's nothing attractive about that clothes.
You haven't seen me wearing it. That's the problem.
You. I mean, I just assume that. I mean.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you don't even have clothes like that. All of your clothes are like small like this, tiny like this. All of them. You know?
I mean, sometimes you gotta switch it up, you know. And for church, I try to wear modest.
Musa Obed is asking Musa Obedi, now it's night. It's night where we are right now. Mika, you should wear Korean traditional clothes. Actually, Benjamin, I did that before. Maybe I'll share with you guys a picture. I did that, and I look really amazing. I look like Korean king, the old king. You know what I mean?
Sorry for those clothes. For having to wear you.
Guys, as you're joining us right now, please let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
And today we're gonna talk about something very particularly very special.
Yeah.
And I want to include you guys as well, so you can share your opinion as well in the comment section.
Let's play ping pong.
Exactly.
Give and take.
Exactly. We just wanna take it casual and discuss about something which is very like, you know, very very important. Benjamin Nico, watching from the USA, man, I've seen a lot of your comments. Thank you for your support. You're always here for Swahili Nation, so I really appreciate.
Let me put a little background music. Da 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 da.
That's enough.
Okay.
You should put Korean music. You are Korean.
By paper.
Okay. All right, guys. So today we're gonna be talking about
cheating.
Exactly. Cheating.
Any cheaters out there? Whoop whoop! Raise your hand. No, I'm gonna scold you if you do that. Please, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
That's what we'll be talking about, because you know, before when we were doing today, we did reaction for like 4 different songs, and we talked a little bit in one of the video, and then when we talked about it, I kind of felt like it really, Asali, she got sensitive about it. Like, she started to talk about it, and I was wondering, I was like, did somebody cheat on Asali before or something like that? So we started to talk about this.
Question.
We started to talk about this topic, and then I realized that, oh man, we're gonna need to bring it to Swahili Nation Chungu family. Yes, Chungu family is
I have no privacy.
We're gonna need to bring to Chungu family to discuss about this.
Yes, because it's family.
About what are you guys thinking about cheating? Because I know men, they have different perspective about that topic. Women, they have different perspective about that topic. But this is when we're gonna bring our ideas and our everything, our thoughts about cheating. So you want to ask the question. You ask the question first, because we're not just going to answer right away. You need to throw out the question, and people, they need to start responding with the answers. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's start with the difference between guys and girls. All right? So...
okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And the Leia.
I'm going to do like this.
No, he's good. No, don't cover the chat.
Keep going.
Okay.
I want you to focus.
Okay. Oh, that's so much love.
Keep going.
Okay. So let me start with the difference between guys and girls. There's this.
Are you giving a question?
Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna state something and then ask them about it.
All right.
So I wanna say that girls, it's more stressful, or it hurts us more when guys cheat on other people emotionally.
Emotionally.
Yes.
So you're defining another. Before you did that, right now you're kind of like giving answers.
Really?
Throw the question, and then people, they will give their opinion.
Okay. Have you cheated before?
No. Okay, guys, let's put like this. Guys, and if there's guys and if there's girls, what do you think about cheating? Your honest opinion. As a guy, as a girl, what do you think about cheating? That's what we have to start from.
Alright. Maybe I started too deep. Alright. I understand. This topic gets me so
What do you think about that? And let us know your thoughts, your opinion, and also she'll give her thought as a girl. I'll give my thought as a man. And what do you think? Okay, to just elaborate a little bit, there are people who believe that cheating is okay as long as you don't get caught. Like, so do whatever you want to do out there, but when you go back home, make sure that your girl don't understand or don't know that you cheated. People like that, they believe. Asali, you need to be neutral at this point. Okay. Alright? If you show side, people also, they will. You need to be neutral.
I'm gonna influence them. Okay, alright. No worries.
Alright, so
it's a judgment-free zone, y'all. It's a judgment-free zone.
The people believe that, and they have their own reason why, cheating is fine as long as you don't get caught. But there's another group of people who believe that, cheating is not okay. You cannot do that. And there's another group of people who believe also that it's okay. I mean, I don't care whether I get caught or what. It's okay, because once you get me caught, I will. We're not talking about that. I know. That's another thing.
Okay.
That's another thing. So these are kind of people, they think about cheating a lot. So I want to ask you, Chungu family, that what do you think about cheating? And if you guys, you have anything to share, I'll be checking your comments here. If there's anything that you guys are talking about this topic there, you'll see. I'll read, but if there's not anything that you guys are sharing about it, then Asali will go and will share her honest opinion. Apparently she's saying there's a type of cheating. Asali, you wanna share about that?
Wait, type of cheating? Oh, for like the men.
Exactly. Okay. You want to share about that? Yes.
So while you guys are fiercely just writing down like that, so there's a difference between guys and girls, how damaged we get depending what our partner does. So as a girl, when my partner gets emotionally entangled with somebody else rather than me, it hurts me more compared to the physical stuff he did. You get what I mean?
Compared to the physical stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they both hurt, but then the emotional part hurts a lot more. And for guys, it's the other way around. Physical stuff hurts more than the emotional. Yeah.
So that okay.
So that's the difference. Do you think that's true? I know there are exceptional cases, of course, but this is just a general idea. So, what do you think of this generalization of how girls get more hurt with the partner getting emotionally attached to somebody else, and guys get hurt when their partner does physically something with? For I think this is what kills you inside. Literally, this is what's gonna hurt your heart to the physical point. And I've had breakups, and there were some breakups that I loved the guy so much that after, like, it was like, okay, you want to break up, I want to break up, done deals. But still, it hurts. So there was this one time, just a couple times, that I was so sad to the point I couldn't cry, like like I couldn't do that. It was like this. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk. My chest was like, if it was like going down. That's
why that happened.
Because it's like I'm remembering all the good memories.
You're talking about after you broke up with
somebody. Yeah. But it's
so
gonna
it's
be but it's gonna be like that. It's that's how painful it is for me when someone cheats on me. So
what you're saying, that do you have experience of somebody cheated on you before?
You know, the thing is,
whether emotionally or physically.
I found out later.
Later.
After I broke up with this douchebag.
How long was it?
It was when I used to be young, and I think that's when I started developing my senses.
After how long did you find out?
Oh, after how long? Like maybe 6 months. Kiss.
So did it hurt? Like.
You know, at that point, he wasn't one of the serious relationship, but it wasn't a relationship. It was a relationship that I was attached to. You know. So
I mean, I love, as a man, I love the one thing that you point out, that for women or for girls, it's what is very important for them is emotionally.
Yes.
Cheating. So can you elaborate a little bit? What does that mean? Emotional cheating on somebody. You have to give, like, for examples, or like what do you?
I think that has to do with the heart. You know, if what's that face?
I don't know. I'm just listening.
Like, emotionalness has to do with the heart. So that means you've made your heart and your mind vulnerable towards that person, when it should be only vulnerable to this one special person that you're in a relationship with.
So emotional in a simple way, what you mean is that I let's say I have a girlfriend, and at the same time I like another person with my heart. That is cheating.
Yes. Because things come from the inside out, and when your heart is like that, you are already cheating. It even says in the Bible, if you think about adultery, you're already committing an adultery. It's like that. If you already have another person inside your heart, it's gonna eventually come out, because your small actions, they define everything.
So that's a red flag, right?
Will know.
I'll read some comments that you guys are sharing here, and if you have any thought, guys, please, you can continue to share there and ask. Let me just go back here. Any mature man would never cheat on a woman who really cares about him, and vice versa. So when people cheat on you, it's because of their own insecurities. I love that.
Who's that?
That's our brother Benjamin Cole from the USA.
Benjamin.
That's deep. That's
Sir
deep
Benjamin,
stuff, man.
I respect you.
So.
For my respect.
So do you agree that people cheat because of insecurities?
Absolutely. You know, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. You know, because you cheat. It's about power play as well. You know, it's like your insecurity makes you feel powerless. So you want to. That's why you want to go find a target where you could put your power upon on, and you think you have a hold of this relationship because you think you have an option of going this way or that way. But that's just another sign of weakness.
So at this point, we all agree that cheating, it's not okay.
It's dirty.
It's dirty. It's not okay.
Okay, I need to remain neutral. It is very dirty.
So okay. So what are you gonna tell that person who is cheating right now, or who has been cheating? According to what Brother Benjamin shared, that which I agree with you, that most of people, they cheat because of their insecurities. It doesn't matter how it looks like, but most of the time that's what it happens. Like, you feel like, let's say, there's always a reason. When you make a mistake, there's always a reason behind.
Yeah,
and
but
a
that's
lot of
just
people,
a self-justification.
let me finish. I didn't finish it yet. And a lot of people, they always pull up reasons as an excuse for something, that I've done this because of this, or maybe she was not there, or maybe this and this was happening. Maybe there's always a lot of maybes, but I think a natural response of human being most of the time is pointing fingers at something.
Of course, the blame game.
Than reflecting on yourself, or looking deep into your heart and see what you're missing. So that's why I love the point that Benjamin said about insecurities, because everybody out there, we have insecurities. Whether it's big or small, but every single one of us, we have some sort of insecure. We are insecure.
I have insecurities. I admit it.
Exactly. So the question is how to deal with it. How to deal with it, because we should not, we cannot assume that people, they cheat because they want to cheat. But sometimes we have to assume that
there's a cause and an effect.
That also other people, they don't want to do that, but they cannot stop themselves from doing that because maybe of whatever insecure that it is. I've met people who they're having like some childhood abuse, or people who they didn't really experience something when they were growing up. If it is intimate, if it is whatever it is, they didn't experience that enough, and so because of that, it reflects on their adulthood, and they start doing things that they never wanted to do before, because there's a piece in their life was missing when they were young. So how are we solving that? How are we dealing with that? And you guys as well. I'll check your messages. I can come back a little bit. I'll check your message here if there's anything. Somebody's asking, Mika, huyo asali ni demu wako? They're asking if you are my girlfriend.
No,
if you are my girl.
No, guys, please don't block my way of getting into a relationship with other people.
No, nobody's blocking. They're just asking.
Oh, okay.
Because they're curious to know. Okay. Right now, you're here sitting with me.
Let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. I am here for Swahili Nation, and when I'm here for Swahili Nation, here's our leader. So that's why it's okay. We're not together. That's my answer.
You're just explaining too much.
Yes,
it's either yes or no.
It's 4:08 a.m. here.
So guys, again, we'll say it again. We are not couple.
No, but we're just good friends.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been for a while right now, and
we're a good business partner.
She believed in the vision of Swahili Nation, and she was there. Before, if you guys remember, I used to do reaction with her and my Nigerian friend, and once upon a time she kind of disappeared, but we have been always together doing some stuff, even if it's not Swahili Nation but something else. So it reached the point where I think she believed in the vision, and she decided to fully support the vision of Swahili Nation. Exactly. And my dream right now is to get her fired from her job, because she has her own job, but my dream is to create a good foundation for Swahili Nation, and when it's there, when I will be able to hire people, she's not I'll be able to hire people, she is already hired. She's already hired. Do you have your business card here? You gotta show your business card. We just made business cards. We are at the beginning stage of Swahili Nation company. We designed by ourselves. This is a business card. This is mine. You can see there's all documents, and this is for her. She's hired. You know who is Asali in Swahili Nation company? There's only one employee until right now, and Asali, she's assistant director.
One and only.
right here, Sally. Swahili, this is our business card, Swahili Nation, Swahili
Yep.
to the world. I love quality so much, so even this thing, like it cannot be, you know.
And what do I do as an assistant director?
Exactly.
Guys,
Share.
I make his what's inside here
Mm-hmm.
come true in reality.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talk a lot about designing, or should we do this font and color and all that. Then afterwards, I take that design, I find the place to get it printed out, and that company, and I get to talk. And then if there are changes needed to be made, I'll do it because he's already done enough on his plate. So, and he has other stuff to do as well. So.
So in summary, what I was saying
talk too
that.
much.
Yeah, in summary, what we were saying, people they always attack me that I'm doing too much.
But it's actually me.
Actually, hi guys, you have no idea. All right, so we just got this today, Swahili Nation business card. These cards we designed this card.
Right.
So as she said, as an assistant director, and the reason why she's already hired in Swahili Nation, she's the first employee. It's because
I'm already been working.
It's because she, for me, usually I have a lot of ideas, I have visions, and I always, go ahead and implement them, however, how risky it is. But for her, she seems to be one of the very few people who, listen to that idea, and she can actually put it into action. So it makes it so much easier for me to work with her because of that. So
actually, we're a good team. Because for me, I can't work with people who just have idea and can't hold on to it.
Oh yeah.
And there are many people with ideas, but there are most of them, they just poof, away. But then this guy, he's persistent. He's like, oh, we have to get this done. We have to get this done. Sally, look at this. I'm like, okay, let me see your cloud of ideas. Okay, that seems realistic. Let's make it come true. Yeah.
Which most of the time, I mean, she don't get the time to choose, because whatever that it just goes there. We just need to work on this. This will work, and this is how we're gonna work. Sometimes she'll give her opinion that I think why don't we do this way? And the good thing is that she understands me in that way. So why don't we do this way? And then it's easy for me to agree with her at this point. We just go ahead and do it. So
and he's nice enough to ask for opinions.
You're being too kind to me. All right. So my dream right now is to get her fired, because I want her to get fired. She's working right now, but I want her to get fired in order to work full-time job in Swahili Nation. But I cannot do that right now because financial situation is not good. But we are trying to build foundation, and hopefully later on I'll get you fired as soon as possible. I would have promised. I made that promise, and
He's been saying this a lot, and I'm kind of worried.
It will happen very soon. That's all. You just hang in there. I'm gonna save you from your miserable job and what you're going through right now. And you're gonna come to work for Chungu family. You know what I mean? All right, guys. I'm sorry. We just run a little bit out of the topic.
Yeah, for cheating.
Okay, the best way to deal with insecurity is to learn to love, respect, value yourself. That's amazing,
of
Benjamin.
Course. Yes.
Guys, if you're joining right now, we are talking about cheating. Is cheating okay or not okay? And why? And what type of cheating? So just to summarize, we talked about emotional cheating. Most of men, we think that unless I sleep with somebody, then I'm not cheating. You know what I mean? But so we are talking about all those kind of things. And Benjamin, he gave an amazing opinion that most of people, they cheat. It's simply because of insecurities. So in order for us to get to actually handle or to get rid of that insecurity that we have, he gave a couple points, like love yourself. I mean, learn how to love, respect, and value yourself. Basically, he's talking about know who you are, know your true identity, you are, and there's always excuses. There are always reasons to do something, but you cannot. She knows that I hate excuses. Like I hate any kind of excuses, because whatever it is like even before you say it. I mean, let's say if you are supposed to you're supposed to meet with somebody at 10 a.m. and then you're late. You go there at 10:30. And you're supposed to meet there at 10 a.m. Somebody has been waiting for you there at 10 a.m. And then, what most people say is, I missed my bus. I was stuck in the traffic. But that if I've been living here in Korea, I know that around that time it's a traffic jam, you know. I know. And if I know that we have to meet at 10 and I know that there's a traffic jam, then I'll leave home maybe 1 hour before in order to make there on time. You know, before, just a little bit. I'll leave early before I arrive there before on time. And so sometimes we just put out reason, and anybody, I mean, if you say reason, it will be like, it sounds okay, it sounds cool from your perspective, but also all the time you have to think about the other person, the other side, that if I say this, what does this person, I mean, what they will feel. It's not just about you at this point. If it's considered, if it's you and another person, it's always about two people. So you always have to think about the other side of the coin.
So my question is, if someone makes a mistake to you, so instead of giving you the reason that look like excuses, what would you rather have them do? I would rather see them change. I would rather just see change. So, like, and take responsibility. You remember responsibility? Yes, but initially, at that moment, because change, you need to give it some time.
Exactly.
You need to keep seeing that person then. But at that moment, what are you going to do?
I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear that. And I think if somebody gives excuses, you can simply know that, you know, this is an excuse. Like, this is not real. Because this is another thing I'm saying. Because if you're late, for example, today I was having meeting, and 1 hour before I knew that I was gonna be late. 1 hour before I knew I was gonna be late. Not for 1 hour. I was gonna be late for 3 minutes. You know what I did? I texted the group. I said, I'm sorry, I'll be late for a couple minutes. So you see, that is being responsible. That's what I'm talking about. That if you know that you're gonna be late, you know it before that time comes. But if you're coming there, you're late at that moment, and then you're coming and say, "Hi, I'm sorry, I was this and this." I've already spent like 30 minutes wondering that where is this person, and I'm already feeling bad, you know, because we had an agreement, we had an appointment.
And you keep them waiting.
Yeah, and then you didn't really care about my time, and you just came late. Then we can have a problem. But if you let me know beforehand that, hey, I'm sorry, I'll be late, and you don't even have to say sorry, but I'll be late, at least I know that, oh, okay, they'll be late, okay, that's good. So that's how you can handle a situation like this, and not just surprising somebody on the spot like that.
This is a good reminder for me because I work with him.
Oh yeah,
and I make mistakes.
you know, this is very direct to you.
That's why I'm taking this as a
one day we gotta share. Is it okay to share this?
What?
Yeah, sometimes I just, you know, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. you can share. I don't want to share it because I don't want to look like a bad guy.
Guys, I gotta say, I'm only lovely to you guys. To this guy, sometimes honey, sometimes chungu. And if you hear that, those are cats fighting outside.
I feel like I'm more chungu to you than you are chungu to me.
Oh, you are. You are. You are. But my asali inside. Oh, asali moya wa mungu.
Asali wangu wa moyo.
Oh, well, asali wangu wa moyo can dissolve that. That's why even when you're like, I'm like, adorable, you know? Yeah, but you don't have asali inside your heart, so when I'm bitter to you, you're like...
It's about time Chongo family, they will know who is asali.
No, absolutely.
Alright guys, Benjamin, he said people should take responsibility for their actions.
Amen. Amen.
100%.
Yep.
Abdi Khalid, he said Mika nakubali sana, naomba uanze kufanya reactions za nyimbo za Zuchu. He's asking me to do reaction for Zuchu's song and Navi Kenzo. Yes, I've done actually Zuchu reaction before. I can check it out, but we'll do it again in the coming future. It's better to apologize and say it won't happen next time and make an effort to avoid making the mistake again. Definitely, I agree with that. Yeah, for some people, you know, they love hearing the word sorry, apologies. It kind of like reflects your mistake. So do that. But you know.
Well, how does it work with you?
So for me personally, I don't like hearing the word sorry.
Guys, he hates it.
Again.
He hates it. I tried. He hates it.
You cannot say sorry. You cannot say sorry to me because sorry, for me, sorry, I feel like it victimizes you. You know what I mean? Like if you say sorry, this is just my personal opinion. I feel like it makes you seem or be a bad guy and you're apologizing to me, you know what I mean? But my point is, if you're late, it doesn't make you a bad guy. So you don't have to say sorry, because sorry will not change how I feel. But instead, you have to show a change for the next time. Don't be late, or if you're late, let me know beforehand. At least, you know, give me heads up. If it's avoidable, you cannot give me heads up, then it's fine. You know, it's understandable. But me personally, when somebody says sorry, I don't feel good, because I feel like it makes him or her feels like she's wrong and I am right. And that's not the point that I want to portray, because most of the people, they believe that once they say sorry, everything is settled.
That's not true.
But it's not true. If you say sorry, you're just trying to cover things up. But the thing is, the damage has been done deep within the heart. So what you need is not sorry, but you need change. So that's for me, that it doesn't like. But for other people, they say sorry and also they add with action, they change, which is beautiful. It's amazing.
That's actually what I prefer, because I think you still gotta say sorry, like as a etiquette, as a matter, because that's admitting you've done something wrong, you know. And honestly, you said you don't like when, you know, when others say sorry, because it's like you're right and I'm wrong. But that's the fact, you know. That's it, because you know, that is reality, you know. So so that's why for me, if someone wants to say sorry, go ahead. But that's not where it finishes. Like, show me that your sorry is worth the wait.
We all kind of have a little pride deep inside our heart. So, and most of us, we don't like to feel wrong. I don't like to feel like I am wrong. So that's why for me, I don't like somebody saying sorry, because I know that deep within your heart, you don't want to feel, even if you're wrong. So that's why it's
so you're
hard.
Feeling for them.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for people to say sorry, to admit their mistakes, because they don't want to seem to be wrong. That's why it's hard. Like it's just like you know. I just had these two friends who, they didn't even have any problem. Nothing happened to them. They were just hating each other, or you know, not really, you know, in a good time, because of some other reason, because of other people. But you can simply just, you know, talk to each other. But they couldn't. They didn't want to talk to each other. So I had to bring them together and for them to talk to each other and, you know, to settle things down. But one thing that I learned from that is that it's just because of pride. I don't want to come down and I don't want to talk. I don't want to communicate. And because of that, so I make it easy for you. Okay, you don't have to say sorry. Okay, you want to keep your pride? Keep your pride. But
and
change
again, I think this reflects back to insecurity.
Yes, yes. All right. I'm in love with Asali. She's so pretty. That's Jacob.
Wait, what's his name?
Jacob.
Jacob? Oh, asante sana kaka Jacob.
Okay, Mwambe anasema no man, no cheating. Brother Mika, kwa vile tunaongea Swahili Nation, ingependeza ukabezi sana kwa lugha ya Swahili katika express zako. Nakubali sana. Mwambe, I appreciate he's actually asking if I can base speaking or talking in Swahili. I appreciate for the opinion. But the only thing why I'm trying to use English is because of the audience or people who are stopping by and watching Swahili Nation. I don't want it to be just based in this one category, because if I use Swahili A to Z, that means I just categorize again that this is the audience, and even Sally will not understand me. But the reason why I'm using English right now, it's because I want to attract everybody, and especially people who are not from Swahili nations. You know what I mean? Because those are people who they're supposed to learn Swahili, and how are they going to learn Swahili if they don't understand even what I'm talking about? So that's the whole full idea of me doing this. So I hope you understand that. But thank you so much for the love and for your comment. I agree with you. Even the Bible says, be changed by the renewal of your mind. Benjamin, yes? That's actually
wow.
that's my favorite scripture in the Bible, Romans
Benjamin,
12.
why don't you get on the plane and then get yourself here right now?
I would love to see this.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. David Muita say, hey guys, can you please tell me about Sam Okere, love from Tanzania? All right. So this guy, okay, David Muita, he's talking about Samuel Chill. David, Samuel Chill, I know him personally. We met a couple times and we talked. and even before he actually invited me to his show, you know, a couple years ago. But I was not confident with my Korean, so because at that time I didn't really speak Korean, so I said no, I cannot come. Yeah, but we know each other. We have a personal relationship. I don't know what you want to know about him. He's from Ghana, but I guess maybe he want to know about what just happened recently.
Oh.
Right now, because he was
Blackface.
he was even in BBC News.
Yeah.
He appeared in BBC News. So I mean, that's incident. It happened here recently in Korea. Asal, do you mind to talk a little bit about that?
So, in Korea...
In summary.
I'll try.
Guys, I need to remind her like this because I thought she used 30 minutes to talk about it.
I can. I'm capable of. I got an 8+ in my public speaking class.
Wow.
That's not for no reason. Anyways.
Okay.
So Sam Ochiri, he criticized a group of high school students and posted on his Instagram, saying, and then those high school students basically did blackface. And what was it for? It was for their graduation photo.
Literally, they did like those guys from Africa, even Tanzania. They hold like the casket. Like they're like 4 people that hold the casket.
It was a parody of something, but I could care less. But it was a parody of something. But the main point is they did blackface to a graduation album.
So it's an act of racism.
Yes, it is. It is definitely an act of racism. I mean, and then the thing is, the ironic thing is, Koreans are like, oh, but starting to blame other like foreigners, like, oh, but you do the yellow face, or you do the yellow eye, like you going like this.
Yeah, that's by the way, guys, what she showed that also is an act of racism. So it's something that you need to be careful. If you do that, especially toward Asian people, it's considered to be racism. You might be doing that because you don't know, but it's an act of racism.
And if you're close enough,
we're gonna come again to talk about this topic in detail. Today we wanted to talk about cheating.
But how do we? Oh yeah, so Sam was cheating. So he criticized, and the whole Korean community.
They started to attack him.
Yeah, attack him because it's it's our human instinct. It's another filthy blame game that's happening again. It's like, oh, Sam is basically like, you guys are being racist. That's not good. And then people are like, we're racist? You're racist. You know, basically like that. Yeah,
basically they kind of attacked him so bad. And until right now, he lost a lot of gigs, you know, in the TV because he's like he's the famous black man here in South Korea.
He represents,
you know, Africa. And so a lot of gigs, a lot of people, they just didn't want to work with him anymore because of that, which is ridiculous. He stood up, he spoke about something that is not okay. He stood up, he spoke about it, but you know, but anyways, the good thing is every black man here in Korea, we support him, we're behind him. Even personally, I sent to him personal message, and I told him that, man, you know, I know what you're going through right now. It's hard, but you know what? Hang in there, man. I'm praying for you. You're gonna get through this. This guy is an A-list. I'm telling you, he's an A-list celebrity. He has that ability. If today was in Hollywood, this guy, he would be releasing just movies. That's how he's better than a lot of, you know,
he has a lot of dreams.
Actors here in Korea. Yes.
That's what makes a man sexy, a man with dreams.
He wanna become a president of Ghana one day. So yeah, shout out to Samuel Chill, man. Okay. Benjamin, he said it's better to accept responsibility than to be right sometimes.
Yes,
that's really beautiful.
That's true.
Yeah, and he's also saying, what do this is another question. He said, what do Korean women think about African men, especially on the cheating aspect? Also, is there polygamy in Korea? Please reply at your earliest convenience.
Okay. All right. First of all, what do Korean women think about black women? You kind of might be asking the wrong person because you cannot put me as a typical as a typical Korean, because I grew up, I was exposed to diversity, the forbidden fruit. Since I was young, I grew up here and there. So I mean, I have to be really careful when I speak on behalf of my people, the Koreans, because I might be wrong, but they think of African men as they're cool.
Well, let me answer this.
I don't know.
She's trying to be kind because she's afraid right now of this society.
I just don't know what they actually.
I know they are. You know what they're thinking.
No, they are racist, but I'm talking about men, like women to men, like Korean girl to African men. That's the main point.
All right,
that's why.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
So.
Yeah, so if I answer to, she said I think they're cool. I will also say that yeah, there's a percentage of Korean women who think that black men are cool, and they wanna date them. They wanna go out with them because there's this stereotype that that African men or black men they are blessed physically, you know. So a lot of they want to have that experience. So there's that category as well.
Yeah.
Think that way, but also there's other category that they don't care. You know, they don't care. You know, they don't care that whether this is a black man or white man or Asian man. They don't care. Like they just think them as a just human being. And also there's a category that are racist, you know what I mean, that they, you know, when you go nearby them, they'll run away and they'll be like that. So
they'll be scared of you.
They'll be scared. They'll feel like they've seen somebody's gonna rob them or do something. So I would say that a lot of that. But if we're talking about majority, I would say that majority of people, they don't think that, they don't think that these guys are cool. If I would say that.
I would say that they're just curious. Like, again, the point is girl to men, you know? So I would say that they're just curious. You know, the curiosity of them thinking, how would it be?
Yeah.
Dating a foreigner.
This is another question. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then, okay, and when it comes to
especially on cheating aspect, yes.
In Korea, like, I don't understand, like, when it comes to cheating,
think about African men, about black men when it comes to cheating. For that, I think it's okay. There's a stereotype, and this stereotype it's broad because of Hollywood movies. You know, a lot of movies that are coming from Hollywood, they portray black men as a
playboy,
playboy, or you know, cheater,
liar,
or
sketchy,
drug dealer, or gang and things like that. So there's that stereotype in most of people here.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's why we have Swahili Nation, because we're trying to take that stereotype away.
We're trying to personalize.
By bringing the beauty side of Africa and things like that. And that's the work that your boy has been doing in South Korea for 8 years. Yeah. So in that case, I feel like the media has a big role to play that. And personally, I spoke against that so many times. If you guys, there's one show called My Neighbor's Charge. You guys check it out because it's on YouTube actually. Episode 170. If you write My Neighbor Charles, Mika Smiling Man from Tanzania, episode 170. If you write that on YouTube, you will see it. You watch it. You will see how I was speaking against the media, how it portray, about black men here in Korea. So that's what I was saying about polygamy in Korea.
No,
there's no polygamy.
No, thank God.
There's no polygamy. There's no polygamy like outside there. But people, they cheat a lot, so I think it's something that it happens.
Cheating and polygamy and open relationship, they're different.
Open relationship, that's another thing, but cheating is like, wow. Well, let me not go there. But
cheating is breaking your promise, breaking your commitment.
Yeah. Okay, bro, Mika and dear Asali, what's the difference between cheating and betrayal in relationship? You wanna answer that? This is coming from Mwambe.
I would say cheating is underneath the category of betraying in the relationship. It's one of the ways you can betray the relationship, cheating. But I would say this is the one that hurts the most because you can betray the relationship by not having your partner's back. You can betray the relationship by abusing your partner. There's something I can't really.
I will add on to that. Asali, she said something before that for women it's very important that you're not cheating to them emotionally. And I would say that betrayal or cheating, it doesn't just start with you going out and sleeping with somebody. It starts within, which is that emotion. Like you start to think, let's say you're in a relationship or you're married, and then you start thinking about you saw this beautiful woman, and then you like you feed those negative thoughts inside of you.
About her.
Yes, you know, unclothe her, whatever it is, and then so even before you do that action, you already started to betray a little bit deep inside your heart. And the thing is, we'll always go through that. As a man, we'll always have those temptations. But the thing is, you have a choice to reject. You will have, I cannot say that you will, if you love your wife so much, you'll never have that thought. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not married, but I'm saying that it's in the nature. So it will happen. But then you have a choice to carry it on, or you have a choice to cut it out. So that's the choice you have to make. So if you cut it out before it grows and it goes deeper, then you will end up not actually like feeding to that negative thought, you know. So I think it starts from within, and it's better to be satisfied. That's the reason why I'm still single right now. I was sharing with Asali the other day that for me, I always wanted to get married young. Like right now I'm 27, right? 27. Korean age is 28. International age is 27. I wanted to get married. My dad got married when he was 26. For me, my latest, I wanted to get married 28. That means next year. No. I wanted to get married 28. But then the thing is this. Getting married is not just, you know, you like somebody, love somebody, you get married, you start.
That's not it.
No, for me, I take it very serious. If I just go and I marry somebody that I'm not 100% satisfied, then I will not stop looking for whatever that I love outside of my marriage. You know what I mean? So I don't say that she has to be perfect, but I'm saying that I need to be satisfied. I need to see this woman and to be like, she's the only one. I don't see anybody else, not to think about anybody else but this one person for me to make that decision to go ahead and to marry. If I don't see that girl, then I'm not going to get married. Whether next year, then the year after that, the year. So that's basically what I'm waiting for. Because once you have that, then even if you're getting into marriage and then you face some difficulties, you know what's gonna happen? You're always gonna remind yourself, how did I meet this woman? She was the most amazing woman in the whole world. That's the reason why I married her. But if you're thinking, you're like, oh, because I didn't have choice, I was forced, then you're gonna betray her the next day. You know, today you finish honeymoon, after 1 week you're going out, sleep with somebody else.
Shame.
Yeah, which hurts a lot. Yeah. All right, guys, we're about to finish to close up the discussion. Also, if you're joining us again, let us know where you're watching from, and if you have any opinion, you can share. We're talking about cheating today. Next time we'll come and we'll be talking about racism. I think this is something very important and crucial. We have to talk about that for things that are happening, Benjamin, in your country there, USA, and you know we're gonna need to talk about those things, but we'll talk next time. And so why wanaume wengi wakichiti wanakuwa wepesi kuomba msamaha na wanasamehewa baada ya kichiti mwanamke too much hadi kubreak? This guy is asking why, guys, we're gonna stop in 9 minutes. He's asking why a lot of men, when they cheat, they can easily ask for forgiveness and they can be forgiven, but the opposite is not the same.
I think this has to do with gender norms. How guys, it's like it's a part of their nature, so they get a pass, like an easier pass for forgiveness. But for women, the gender norm, what the society is portraying is that women are nurturing. So when we cheat, we cheated all the way, and there's no space of us being born again, like us, making up for that mistake. When in reality, it's completely equal. You know?
She killed it. She nailed it. Yeah. Let's see this. Another one. Okay, bro Benjamin is saying, I think when us men are tempted, we should think of our moms and sisters, and we should imagine the pain it will cause them. If we are sensible enough, we will know how important the love of a woman. And that's deep. That's deep because even, let's say, even when sometimes when I think about evil thoughts, usually there are people who are like I never want to think of. I don't want to think about God. I don't want to think about my parents at that moment. You know what I mean? I don't even want to think about my pastor. If you're going to, mosque or whatever, you don't want to think about the sheikh. You know what I mean? most of the time, whenever it happens, I don't want to think about that, because when I think about it, then I cannot think about what I'm about to do. So I think this is really good tip, that when you want to do that, you always have to think about that. Today I was listening to the interview of one of the artists from Tanzania, is Juma Jukes. He was being interviewed by Wasafi Television, and this is what he said. Yeah, he said this one thing. He said, let me remember. He was talking about people who they try to kill themselves because of relationship. He said, if you break up, you don't have to kill yourself. You'll meet somebody better next time. He was talking about Vanessa and himself. He gave him an example of Diamond Zari and everything. He said that someone better is coming. But if you want to kill yourself, first of all, I want you to think about your mom. That you're going to leave people crying and having hard time just because you're killing yourself. You cannot be selfish, and you cannot just take your life away because it's not really your life. You know what I mean? So that point, what he was sharing, is what I kind of like compare with what you're sharing right now, Benjamin, that it is true that I think sometimes before we rush out and do something, you have to think about your family, you have to think about your mom, you have to think about your sister, that if I'm doing this, imagine if somebody was doing this to my sister, imagine if this was doing, then if you think about that, I think most of the time it's going to help us to come back to a right mindset, you know what I mean?
And also to add on to that, there are people that don't really understand what you're saying, because what if they don't have a good relationship with their mom? What if they don't have one? All those circumstances. That's why the only thing, I think, like the primary thing is to be able to love yourself.
Exactly.
We don't say this for no reason, because if you can't love yourself, your own self, that you're in this body, then how are you capable of loving other people?
Exactly.
If you don't know how to take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of your baby?
Yeah.
Your baby girl, your baby boy, etc. So I think for those who can't understand, please, you gotta love yourself.
The Benjamin, my Mika bro, Jackson, I appreciate Jackson for joining. Mustafa Karangwara, mambo vipi bro, mambo safi mzee. Benjamin Nico, he is asking, I think sometimes women aren't very apologetic because they cheat with a clear conscience due to them losing emotions. In my opinion, if a woman loses her emotion, for you, it's over. That's so true.
That is true. That is true.
I have that experience, man. That's so true, man. I did everything I could. I did everything to save my relationship, but it didn't work.
See, emotion is a big thing for us.
Oh, man. Yeah, you guys, you are emotion creatures, and I think that's something that men, we always need to learn.
Yeah, and that's why we're tender. You have to take care of us.
Yeah. Because when we're dealing with you, we have to always think about that side. And not only that, one thing that I respect about women, they have something that men, we don't have, and that is intuition. You know what I mean? They know things before it happens, and they don't even know that they know it. That men don't have that. Only women have that. My mom, back in the days when I was young, I was going to church and having like mkesha, we say mkesha, like overnight prayer. My mom, she always told me, and I was sleeping in my friend's bed, and it was like, Mika, you have to take your towels, you have to take your mattresses when you go there. Don't use his towel, don't use his mattresses. You never know, you never know. But he was talking about the man of God, this guy that I know that this guy is good. This guy, he loves God. She was telling me all the time, I said, Mika, I don't want you to get like some sexual disease, because some people, they get those sexual disease not because they committed adultery or because they're having like entanglement with people, but it's because they when they go to sleep in the hotel, they just use the mattresses there, they use their towel, and everybody used them. You know what I mean? I never listened to my mom. I was like, no, mom, no. But guess what? A couple months later,
did you get?
No. A couple months later, this guy, you find out that he gave pregnancy to, a lady, in the church. So this guy, he was going, behind the scene. He was doing something, and then that's when I realized that, my mom, and that's not just one time, but more than 3 times, my mom, she would say something. She doesn't even know, but it happens. So that's something that only women, they have intuition. That's why we always need to listen to them.
There's a part in us that's very instinctive. We don't even know why. So because it comes out as our instinct, we're trying to find out why. But in the process of it, like, there are men that are like, that's nothing. You know? But then we know.
Definitely. Yeah, Bongo ups, you're late. He's like, well, I'm late. Mustafa, you're asking? No, she's not my girl. She's not my wife.
No.
She's my friend. And
he's not my boyfriend. He's not my man.
I already say that. You don't have to say it again.
I want to say it too because why? What about my choice? What about my willingness?
You already said at the beginning. That's
okay.
Why, okay. Kaka Mika, kutokana na ucheshi wako na kuwa na marafiki wengi wa kike tena wazuri, haikuletei shida kwa shem kuhisi. Man, this is a good question. This guy is asking, say, you know, because of my sense of humor and I'm handsome, I'm gonna add that. And he's saying, so my brother, and also you have so many close friends who are beautiful. Like I think he's mentioning about you and all these other girls that are close to me. Does it bother, like if I'm in a relationship, does it bother like those people think like I'm cheating on them? I'll answer your question. As I said, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not dating right now, so that makes it easier, and that's one of the reasons why I cannot date. I told even Asali that right now, you know, Swahili Nation, every single day I upload 2 videos or 3 videos a day. That it's a whole lot of work. That means, guys, I'll tell you this. This is the truth. She knows this. I sleep for only 5 hours a day. I've been sleeping like that for years now. And right now it's even less than that because of what we are trying to build here right now with Swahili Nation. For me, it's hard. Like, if I have an idea, then I cannot sleep because when I sleep, that idea can disappear. So I need to implement right away. So because of that, busy with Swahili Nation, busy building foundation for this, you know, for this organization and company later on, if God wishes. Guys, pray for us. And because of that, that's why I don't even have time to date. I don't have time to date because if I start dating right now, you know, I'm gonna need to go out on a date, and I don't have that time. And so
you'd rather edit.
Yeah, I'd rather edit. Hey, actually, yeah. Sometimes when I go out with people, I always work on my iPad, you know, editing video, and they complain that Mika, I mean, we're just meeting to have a good time, but why you still work, you know, on, you know, editing videos? Because like I want to get it out. There's so many requests, and I want to get it out, people to see what we are doing, and just to spread the positive message out there. And so that's why it's easier for me right now because I'm not dating. But of course, one day I will start dating. And
I mean, if you want to get married, yeah.
And that person, she's gonna be very understanding. You know what I mean? She's gonna be very understanding. She's gonna be very loving. And my friends who are like my close friends who are next to me, girls, they will understand. And of course, my girlfriend, I'll always make her feel she's special. She's more special than anybody else in this world. So in that case, that means she's not gonna have anything to worry because everything will be clear. And if she has something to worry, then I guess she's not gonna be for me because she don't trust me. You know what I mean? So yeah.
It takes a long time to build the trust.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a work in progress.
It takes a while, but my girl, I mean, she will trust me. The very first sight she sees me, she's like, "This is my man." You know what I mean? Maybe she's watching this right now.
Stop living in a fairy tale.
I'm not living in fairy tale. You know how
God, I pray for
how
you.
people they meet. This is how they meet. You don't expect. It just happened as a miraculous act. You know what I mean? It happens like that. And you know, according to your faith, it will happen to you. That's what the Bible says. It will happen to me. You know what I mean? Women have intuition because they have mastered the art of paying attention. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep, brother. That's deep. Ila Kakamika mnapendeza sana mkiwa pamoja na Asali in relationship. Oh, this guy, he said we look really good when we are together in relationship.
No, thank you, but it's a business relationship, so yeah, it's B2B, business to business.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ain't gonna happen, y'all.
I appreciate because you know one of the things that we're even talking about this yesterday that not just you guys, actually a lot of people even here, I believe they think we're dating. But one of the thing is when it comes to business and when you mixed up, and especially at a time like this, then you mess everything up. Because feelings is gonna be involved. Right now, the way I communicate to her, I can communicate to her as direct as I can be, because we don't have relationship, you know what I mean? But if we're in relationship, then as a boyfriend and as a man, I'll be like, sometimes even though I want to say something, but I'll be like, I cannot really, you know, like I'm gonna start being concerned about her feelings that she has for me. I don't want to hurt that feelings. I don't want to. I'm concerned about it right now, but it's vice versa. It's true. I'm concerned about that right now, but it's not that complicated because we don't have any special relationship.
Yeah, so if we don't like something, we just point out. It's so simple.
Yeah, and I mean, so
I say, usinipoke!
Like, you're fired.
He does that. He does that a lot.
I never fired him yet, but always, guys, let me just say, always Asali, she has a choice to make. So I'm just saying this right now because even though, you know, Asali, you know, just like me, sometimes she's pain in the butt, but I enjoy working with her. But just always have a choice. That Asali, you always have a choice, and I appreciate that she's sticking around. And right now we get here. This is official. We didn't register Swahili Nation, but now we have business card.
Oh, and this is my legal name on paper.
Exactly.
Korean name.
Exactly. Business cards. We have them here. Asali as an assistant director. Can you guys imagine? Asali, please tell people what do you do as an assistant director.
I smell stuff. So as an assistant director, I make what's inside here in this head come true. In reality. Yeah. It's like a bucket of different things. So I feel like I'm fishing.
I appreciate, guys. Please check us out. Check our website, SWAHILINation.world. Check it out. We added some new products there, so you can order actually wherever you are in the world. It will take some time, but it will arrive there. You know, you check it out. Check it out what we are doing. You know, there's a lot of categories in our website. There's one category of vision, and we have cafe and shop. Shop is where you can buy our products and everything. And soon I'll be able to wear and show you guys the design and everything. But you can order right now there.
Within this week it's gonna come and we'll be showing you.
Exactly. And another option is vision. It's cafe, so you can see cafe. I wanna open this cafe in Tanzania 2 years later, because 3 years ago when I went back home, I was really disappointed because I saw there's a lot of cafes, but then they're owned by non-Tanzanians, by non-Africans, like people from Turkish. They came there from Turkey. They came there to open cafes. Most of them they're owned by, you know, people from other countries. And here, Korea, actually, guys, in the world, I'll tell you this, Korea is the best in cafe business. Is the best. So I went to school to study for 3 months, guys. For 3 months, I have certificate of barista, and my dream is to open one of the best cafe in Tanzania in 2 years. So 2022, I'm looking forward to open this cafe in Tanzania, in the capital city of Tanzania, Dodoma. Later on, it'll go to Dar es Salaam and another branches, and then I'll move to Kenya, Uganda. I want to make it all over Africa to be a franchise. Just like the way you see Starbucks, I want to make this Swahili Nation Cafe or Nation Cafe to be one of the franchise in Tanzania and in Africa, eventually go all over the world. Because I want things like this to be owned by natives like us. This is the mindset we should have if we want to redeem ourselves, you know, from the colony mentality, you know what I mean? So if there's any way you can support, there's another button which say contact and also donate. So if there's any way that you can support, if you can pray for us, if you can whatever, even if it is just $1 you want to donate, you can donate. Even if $1, you know, that will help us to reach our vision in 2022. And yeah, and Swahili Nation, actually, it's nothing without you guys. You know what I mean? You guys, you help us make things come to clear into visuality. And
so you guys motivate us to work harder.
Exactly. Because the dream has been given by God himself, but you guys, you play a big role, a big part, you know, in the improvement and growing of this platform. Yeah, I think for now, just read these comments and then I'll be done. We're not gonna answer anymore because we've been here already for 1 hour and a couple minutes. Let me see. There's a lot of comments here. They came. We're about to finish right now. It's okay, Mika. You explain yourself a lot. We understand business first. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
It means.
yeah. Mika, when will you take Asali to Tanzania, Benjamin and Co? Then very soon. Very soon we'll come to Tanzania. Yes.
And if you'd like to support on that, go to click donate button.
Even $1, it's fine. Even $1, guys. Even if
gotta wait
1,
till Corona dies down.
Yeah. She actually wanted to come at the beginning of this year because I came to Tanzania. I was there.
I was so ready.
I almost didn't make it back. She wanted to come, so
I'm kind of glad I didn't go at that especially during that time. I'll go at the right time.
Right. This guy say, Mika, I want to pay $200 to cut your hair. Deal? Oh man.
Yes, please.
All right, deal.
Yes, please.
Deal. You give Curtis at Alwala. Let me know also where you're watching from. If you give your $200, I'll cut my hair. I'll cut my. It's hard because I don't really cut my hair, but I'll go ahead and cut my hair. All right. Yeah. Appreciate Bongo Apps. Yeah, it's a big idea. He helps. So I'll pay. Wow, Benjamin, I'll pay $350 to cut your hair.
It's an auction now. All right, $350 for cutting this hair. Going once. Going twice. $350 sold.
Yeah. You give that, I cut my hair. Next time you see me with my short hair, and I keep my promise. I always keep my promise. You know, before last month, I promised to upload 1 video every single day. We did it. This month, I promised to upload 2 videos every single day. I've been doing them to 3. That has been tough, hard, but just because I promised, I kept it. And thank God we're about to finish August. So in September, I don't want to promise again, but of course I'll upload a single video every single day. So yeah. So guys, you can pay that and I'll go to cut. Actually, guys, there's a if you want to give anything, guys, there's an option of super chat in here. YouTube, as you're watching, you can actually give here right now. Or you can give through the website and donate through PayPal. There's some things you'll find there, you follow, and you can do anyhow. And trust me, whatever that you guys give, it helps us to prepare good content and also to reach the visions that we have. So be part of this movement as well. And if you kind of like you don't want to really give, then you can go to the store and you can order some stuff, you know, that you can actually buy. So in that way, you give your money, you receive some the things that we made. Actually, even those design, we made it, we designed it. Even the website, we designed it, you know what I mean? And we are still working on them.
Make it come true. That's what I do.
All right.
Oh, wait, I gotta point out something about the products. Guys, they are not just any hoodie or sweaters or shirts.
You should be talking about products,
Yeah.
You should be talking.
Because I'm the mama of those products. Please. I gave birth to those. You gave birth to Swahili Nation. I gave birth to those products.
I mean, we give birth to the products.
We? Oh, okay. All right, fine. So those products, guys, they are champion. They're the brand champion. So the reason why, if by price you guys may think, oh, it's a little bit expensive, that's because we want to smash Swahili Nation with good quality products. So, yes, that'll be it. Yeah, it's good quality. Oh,
yeah, guys, it's good quality. It's champion company is amazing. So, because we in Swahili Nation we really care about quality and we're trying our best to do that, and that's why if we want to do that, then we need to be, you know, to keep our contact. Our content quality and everything. Alright guys, today, if you guys are joining us right now, we have been talking about cheating. That has been the topic. So if you just joined right now, please you can watch from beginning to see.
To be honest, we've been going here and there about
exactly. Yes. But next time we're going to come to talk about racism. because it's something that we have to talk about very soon. Very soon we'll come with another live streaming to talk about that. So please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, turn on notification button so that you get notification every time we upload new videos or we have another thing. Tomorrow new reaction videos are coming out, so stay put around 2 a.m. Korean time. So yeah, be there. There will be 2 of them. No, Nasri says sisi wenye nyota za kunguni komenti zetu hazisomi. No, man. We have been here for almost 2 hours right now, so we're gonna end right here, but I'll just read it for the last time. Kenyan watching from Morocco, appreciate Karis. Who saw me komenti zangu jamani. Alright, let me see. Toa reaction ya Mbagala ya Mondi Asali aone Mondi alipotoka. Alright.
I heard my name.
Yeah, we're working on that. Guys, we're gonna work on that. A lot of people, they're asking me to do reaction for old songs of Diamond Platnumz when he started, for you to see him where he's from. We're gonna do reaction for that, guys. So maybe they will be coming next week. So we'll try to do that in the coming days.
Can't wait to see.
They are in the list actually because you already suggested and they're in the list. Yeah. Alright, guys. So I appreciate your reaction. You were asking where does Otile Brown come from. Just answer your question. Is Kenyan. Yes. Thank you, JB. I just realized that it's from Kenya. Yeah. So guys, for all the comments that if you have more comments, please comment in the main comment because we're gonna stop here right now. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, the Loud House Vlogs and full episode. Thank you. So if you have more questions, please comment in the main section. And yes, and then whenever we get a time, we're gonna try to go through it and to answer. And also stay tuned. We're gonna come back with another live streaming, and we'll talk about racism next time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Joro reaction is just out today. It's already out, so go and check it out. It's out already on my page. And if you want to see more of the reaction that I've done, I have a playlist of reaction videos. If you go there, we have more than 110 different reaction videos. Go and check them out.
Already?
Yes.
You did that much?
It's a lot of them, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Alright, I appreciate it, guys. Asali, do you have anything to say before we rush out?
Guys, thank you again. Thank you for joining us and being patient with us. Like we mentioned before, we had some technical difficulties, so this is our 3rd time.
Most of them, they don't even know.
Oh yeah?
Because they just joined right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we always want to give you good quality because that's what you deserve. You deserve the best of the best. So we are always trying our best to give you the best within our range. So please bear with us, believe in us, and as much as you believe in us, we believe in you. And help Swahili Nation get bigger. Yeah, lastly, visit our website SWAHILINation.world and also visit, stay connected with us on Instagram. For Swahili Nation, we're using Swahilitotheworld. So if you write that, you'll find Swahili Nation page, and we're sharing videos every single day. I share like 2. And also for personal Instagram, follow me on Mika Chavala. I do a lot of things, private things that I don't share anyway. It's just happening there. And also for her, it's Sally Lim97 on Instagram. I told you to change to Asali Chungu. Alright guys, so yeah, let's stay connected on our page and Chungu family. Right now we're done, and until next time, guys. Thank you for joining us for today. Thank you. I appreciate Swahili Nation. Swahili to the world. Always love and peace. Asante sana. Love and peace. Love and peace. Alright guys, bye.